Hello everyone, welcome to In Spiritual Journey. So today I'm going to do a 2023 reading. We're going to do one for every sign. So, the new year is approaching fast. 2022 only has less than 4 weeks for the remainder of this year. So whether it was a good year or whether it was a challenging year, whatever it was, hopefully you got to be able to step out of that box and heal and realize the importance of things and expand who you are to be able to move forward. So the year 2023 breaks down to the number 7. And the 7 in the major arcana is the Chariot, which is all about forward movement, right? And the Chariot has to balance the energy of these two, on here there's like sphinxes, I believe, whatever they are. Sometimes they're horses, but it's usually the light and the dark, which is the shadows plus the light within us. So balancing those two energies out to be able to move forwards in a balanced way. So if one gets off a little bit, then we can go off path. So this is like remaining steadfast and balancing our energy within. So these 7s is taking control of tough situations and remaining responsible and finding ways to succeed even through those challenges. So, the 7 of Swords is all about, manipulation around us, trickery, lies, deceit. This 7 of Wands is perseverance, and it can be, a little defense energy, like setting boundaries, things like that. The 7 of Cups is all about those opportunities and choices that we do have, but remaining clear-headed so we're not too much confused or disillusioned or in dreamlike state. And then 7 of Pentacles is all about planting those seeds, setting those intentions. So the 7s, it's remaining steadfast within, and to show what we've learned and what we've retained from all the challenges that we have been through. So that's what the year 2023 is all about, okay? Remaining steadfast, taking all those lessons that we have learned and retained and moving forward, okay? So now we're going to go ahead and get into each sign. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope like that listing that I put of all life's gifts, I hope you have all of those in 2023 and forevermore. So if you haven't watched that video, please check those out. We want to have that gratitude and grace and forgiveness and all that to be able to be in our highest state. So I hope you enjoyed these messages, and thanks so much for the support, and I hope you have a beautiful 2023. Hello, Virgo. Welcome to In Spiritual Journey, and happy 2023. Happy New Year. I hope you guys are doing well. So better late than never, I'm getting the 2023 forecast out to Virgo. And this could be sun, moon, or rising. So it's a general read. Please take what resonates. It's in an energy to see what's coming up. So we have the capability and free will to shift that energy, to be prepared and all that. So we're just going to go ahead and get into the message. So Virgo, it says the energy around you is dutiful, hesitant, humble, with a discriminating, diligent, and painstaking air. That's your sign. So the good qualities of a Virgo is meticulous, elegance, and persuasion. You are very grounded. But and you like the things the way they are. You like things in a good way, which is a good thing. But some of the more shadowy aspects of Virgo can be fastidious, prejudice, and detachment, because you are ruled by the planet Mercury. And it's how you think, communicate, write, and travel. So, you have that sign of Mercury. And right now, Mercury is in Capricorn retrograde. So you might be a little discombobulated. At least it's in another earth sign. So that's a good thing. So be prepared. There could be things coming back. There could be technological issues and challenges. So be careful with that. The 6th house is your house placement. And it says the work, health, and duty area of your life. Okay, so the 6th house is all about work, well-being, self-scheduling, duties, and cleanliness. So let me put Virgo up there. We're going to go ahead and put Virgo, you, right there. All right, so what I'm going to do is break it down to a tarot card for each month, and then quarterly we're going to get some oracle cards, okay? Like I said, please take what resonates. We have the free will to change it. It's just nice to be prepared and know what's coming up. So let's go ahead and start. Let's go ahead and get into January. All right. What's happening for Virgo for 2023 January, this month? All right. Oh, we have 2 coming up. All right. So it could be you are really, juggling a lot of things. You have a lot of things on your plate, as well as this new beginning in the with the Pentacles here in the material world. So I feel like a lot of you could be, really, juggling your job, your home life, everything in the in the material world, the 3D. This could be some of you starting a new job, maybe moving to a new location, and it's putting a lot of extra things on your plate because you have your daily life, and then when we have something come in like a new job that we have to learn and new skills we have to learn, or we have to move or moving to a new house, it puts a little extra on your plate. So it looks like you are really juggling some things with this new beginning, this new year, the beginning of this new year. All right, so let's get February. Oh, and on the bottom, we have balancing things out. So, things could be a little unbalanced because, when we take on new things or something new's coming up, it's a challenge, right? Even taking a vacation can be a challenge. So anything added to our stressful, busy lives can be extra things that you have to juggle and prioritize. So let's go ahead and see what's coming up for February for you. February 2023 for Virgo. And we have Temperance coming in. This is a Sagittarius card, but again, this is about balancing things out, having that duality, having things more stable when we balance things out. Because if it's lopsided, it's always a little harder. Just think of that scale when something's tipping over. It's a little harder to hold our weight. What I think of is like that. I don't know if you guys have ever been to a fair or something like that, a state fair where they have that Himalayan ride where you're like, it spins you and you're like sliding over and you're trying to hold on. That's what it feels like to me with this energy. So, you are getting some more stability and balance by February, kind of learning the ropes and getting things a little more stable and sure. Once we learn the ropes a little bit, it's a little better. And there could be something from your past coming in, which is interesting because right now we are in that Mercury retrograde. I don't know when it ends, but there's some kind of, some past energy coming up that you might be dealing with, some nostalgia, things like that. So let's get into March. This could be somebody coming back from your past. By March, you are taking a risk and starting a new journey, though. So it looks like right now, there's some new energy starting, but you are kind of a little discombobulated, kind of trying to balance everything out, juggling a few different things. But it does look like by March you are going to be taking this risk and starting this new journey more carefree. And then on the bottom, the wheel is turning. So I feel like also with that 6 of Cups coming back, you might have some people coming from your past, might be like trying to test you. The universe is testing you, like, did you learn that lesson? Let's see if you fall for it again. Let's see if you keep knocking on that door, reopening that door that was already closed. That kind of energy. So let's go ahead and get some tarot cards. Let's see for January, February, and March what spirit animal is assisting you. For January, February, and March, what animal is assisting you? We have the otter. Initiations. Be open through this transitional time. Okay. So you're being initiated to this new energy. And you are being tested from the past to see if you will follow that same pattern of behavior or reopen a door that was already closed. And this otter is coming in to help you transition that new energy, right? And then we have the fox. There's some shadow work that you might be also going to. There are no shadows without light. So again, I feel like for the first half of the year, there's still some old things coming in. And, especially with that Mercury retrograde, that's your planet. You could be tested to see, if things that you have let go, if you are going to reopen that back up, or if you're going to change, have you really learned that lesson? Okay, so let's go ahead and get another oracle for the first quarter of the year. Oh, we have Oblivion. Open your arms. So Oblivion always makes me feel like you're kind of in the dark. You don't know what's happening, but, you're open to it. You're trusting the universe. You're realizing this is something new. It's uncomfortable, but I'm open to it because I don't want the same pattern, the same cycles to keep going on. And then we have Unia. Everything is in perfect balance. So I really feel like right now with the new energy coming in and things shifting, it feels foreign to you. So it can feel off balance. But basically the universe and spirit are saying it's stable. You have to trust it. It's going to feel a little uncomfortable because you are stepping out of that box, something unfamiliar. And it's uncomfortable. But you can do this, all right? So let's go ahead and get a what you should surrender for the first quarter. What should Virgo surrender for the first quarter of the year? Surrender to effortlessness. Stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. So again, with your qualities that you have, and don't take it personal that your shadows. All of us have shadows, and what it is just saying you need to work on these things a little differently to have more abundance or manifesting. So your good qualities and bad qualities are meticulous, elegance, persuasion, fastidious, prejudice, and detachment. So this is kind of saying you got to let go a little bit, because you are that Mercury sign. That's your planet. It's all about that communication and how we think. So it's time to, maybe not hold on so tightly and go with the flow. And, make sure you do get enough rest and sleep as well. That will help. So let's get a crystal and chakra card for you for the first quarter. So we have the throat chakra, talk about communication, right? And it is Amazonite is the crystal, and it says creativity. Use creativity to transform your pain into positivity. So any of those shadows that are still giving you some pain and discomfort, tap into something that you're creative with, and that lets your juices flow as well. It allows you to be more receptive and flowing. So if you like to paint or you like to cook, whatever it is, write. It's time to step into that, and then you will refocus your energy, not so much on the overthinking and things like that. All right, and intuition's on the bottom, so trust that intuition as well. All right, let's get into April, May, and June. What's happening for April, May, and June for Virgo, please? Yeah, see, still that nostalgia. Memories from the past. It could be people coming up from your past. We're always going to have nostalgia and memories, Something always triggers us. One of the senses that triggers us the most is smell, believe it or not. Like if you start smelling like pine, you might think of your Christmas time, or, you smell of some kind of baked good, and it reminds you of your grandmother or something like that. So there's some kind of nostalgia coming up, some memories. And it's good to have good memories, but we don't want to carry those bad memories with us. We want to take them as lessons, okay? So there's some nostalgia. You could be going back home. Anything could be happening with something with your past. People could be coming back into your past. You could be reconnecting with people from your past. You could be going back to your hometown, whatever it is. But in April, it looks like that. And we have the Queen of Wands. This is connected to an Aries, but this is also being confident and going after what you want and not caring what people think. So there could be some energy in April, or some, nostalgia comes up, some people from your past, and it could be maybe triggering you to be who you used to be, or that situation, as well as, sometimes when we connect to people that are older than us in our family, they think they know what's best for us. So there could be something where you're having to stand in with confidence and be who you truly are, even with this energy of that, okay? So let's go ahead and get into May. Oops, one flipped over. Another new beginning here. This is something with your passions, your creativity, your spirituality. So May, again, it's this new beginning of something that maybe you learn about yourself that you are very passionate about, something that's your creativity. And we did have tapping into your creativity. So maybe you start realizing that, I want to use this creative aspect. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel whole. It makes me feel complete, that I want to start utilizing in this new world. Maybe you start a new business with it, or doing it on the side, or whatever it is. Maybe you somehow reconnect to something from your past that you're very passionate about, and you get tuned into that again. And then on the bottom, we have the Ten of Pentacles. So it could be something that creates some kind of abundance for you. Maybe you're selling some paintings or doing some writing for a blog or anything. So something could be coming up. So it looks like this past nostalgia could be bringing in a new beginning that you maybe you had put on the wayside and forgot about, and now you're tapping back into it. So let's get into June. Oh my gosh, another one. Ace again. New beginning in the emotions as well. So filling your own cup. It could be a new connection. Maybe you're starting a new romantic connection here. Once you are going out there and starting this new beginning in the creativity, visiting the past a little bit, it could be open up some doors for some new relationships as well. All right. And knowing your worth, definitely. So let's see the spirit animal for March, April, and May. What spirit animal is helping Virgo, March, April, and May 2023? Okay. Oh, there's that fox. Yeah. So continuing to work on those shadows as well. There are no shadows without light. So yeah, so I really feel like you are like using those shadows now as a catalyst to shine your light as well. And then we have the butterfly. So you're emerging from that, realizing, you know, that you are unique. Nothing, what's that saying about perfection? Oh, it's perfectly imperfect is the best way to be. So I feel like you're realizing that, you know, some of those shadows that you have dealt with and the lessons you have learned are actually making you stronger and wiser and being able to tap into what you really want in this life. Okay, so let's get one of these. What else is coming up for April, May, and June? Translucence, love the darkness. Yes, definitely something about where you're coming to terms with your shadows and really utilizing those, okay? Using them as catalysts. And it says make your dreams come real. And it's bringing out something that you've been dreaming on, you know, finally facing those fears and going for it, you know, because I feel like maybe you thought things needed to be perfect or it had to be a certain way. And now you're realizing, you know what? I've actually gained strength from these shadows and these hardships I've been through. So I love that energy for you. Now we're going to go ahead and get into a surrender card. Surrender to divine timing. Yes, because the timing wasn't right. You hadn't learned all the lessons yet. So now the divine timing is coming in, and it says wisdom of your body. Surrender to the wisdom of your body as well. All right, let's get a crystal and chakra card. Strength, yes, root chakra, smoky quartz. Strength comes from your connection to the root of your being. Yeah, really tapping into who you are, your imperfections and all. It's who you are, it's your uniqueness, right? And then we have that intuition on the bottom again. Yes, definitely trust your intuition this year, definitely, okay? So let's go ahead and get into July, August, and September for you. So July, there could be some manipulation, some sneaky behavior, some deceit. This could be from others, but it also can be from our own self. We start like believing that criticism that we tell ourselves, that negativity. So be careful when it comes to July. There could be some kind of sneaky behavior. Could also be people trying to pull you down. So just be careful. There's going to be some tricky, sneaky, lying, deceit, something around July. And then on the bottom, we have lack, which is causing some kind of lack within you. And I feel like it could be even people that are just envious or jealous and they're trying to pull you down because you have transformed and emerged, right? Like that butterfly. So also, like I said, it could be them just sending you little dings, you know, the little criticism that they do that makes you start feeling lackful again or something and maybe deceiving yourself. All right, so let's go ahead and get into August. Well, we have 2 for August. Look at that, manifesting. And yeah, you start working on your skills again, learning new skills, and you're manifesting something here. So that's awesome. So let's get into September. This is like, we're getting into August and September is your month, so you're becoming more empowered again. Yeah, moving away from any chaos, any turbulence, anybody giving you grief. So you're moving away from that. So again, you're becoming, by July, once you go through this tricky deceit, whatever it is, you are coming out of that and you're starting to manifest and work on your own skills as well as moving away from something that is not serving you anymore. And then on the bottom, we're getting more stability here, right? So let's get some tarot. Let's see what animal is helping you. July, August, and September. Spirit animal. We have the deer and it's trust. So yeah, trusting in the universe again as well. It says approach the situation with a light heart. Yeah. So you're not being as hard on yourself, you know, you're stepping out of that. Whatever this is going to kind of make you realize it's going to trigger something, but it also is going to make you step back into your empowerment and not accept it. set up healthy boundaries and things like that. And on the bottom, we have the snake, interesting enough. And it says, Kundalini rising, channel your creative passion and sensuality. Welcome to transformation. So that's just perfect for you. Again, drawing yourself back into whatever you're passionate about, your creativity, and using that. Using these triggers, this betrayal, these things that you've had to heal from as a catalyst to become stronger and tap into your creativity. And now we have Avenor. Make peace with your past. Yes, finally making peace with your past. It is what it is. We can't change the past, right? And then we have Virgo, becoming a loving mirror. So this also is, you know, be the person that you want to have in your life. Being that mirror, right? If people have been given, and look, I love how it's at the chest where it's like your heart and soul. So, you know, just because people might treat you badly or deceive you, it's like being the person that you want to see in the world, like the man in the mirror energy. So I love that energy. Let's get a Power of Surrender card. Oh, wow, those ones were quick, and we have two. Surrender to trust and addictions. So addictions doesn't have to be any just alcohol or drugs. This also could be whether you're addicted to substances like food, people, sex, or overworking. Take action to begin to heal the addiction and replace it with healthier alternatives. So I feel for a lot of you, it might just be that, you know, self-criticism, things like that, wanting things to be perfect. So it's surrendering to that and realizing, going with the flow and trusting in divine timing. And then on the bottom, we have your full power. Surrender to your full power. Yes, including your shadows, because they are a catalyst, you know? So that's awesome energy. So let's go ahead and get into a chakra crystal card for this July, August, and September. We have out of chaos comes creation. Whoa, there we go again. Yeah. So I really feel like things that have happened to you, these challenges, these deceits, these traumas are really going to tap you into your creative passion here. And the chakra balance is all the cycles, and it is crystals are ammonite, cornelian, peach moonstone, and red jasper. So this is all our chakras balanced. Then on the bottom we have again that strength, stepping into your strength. All right, so we're going to get into the last quarter of the year 2023. Let's see what's happening for you, Virgo. Happiness and bliss, emotional fulfillment. That's for October. On the bottom, we have, resting, rejuvenating. So, November, we have, being very empowered. This is an Aries card. This is being the leader of your own life, being empowered, sitting on your throne. And then, again, we have that resting. Yeah. So I really feel like that's going to play a very important role. Being, doing self-care, filling your own cup first, taking time out for rest and relaxation and fun. And of course, it had to come out for December. Yes. And then on the bottom, yes, stepping away from this energy of toxic behavior, toxic patterns, toxic people, toxic situations. So this also could be a Capricorn coming into your life by December. But there's some energy in the end of the year. You're going to be content. You're going to be happy. You're going to be filling your own cup. You're going to be standing on your own throne. I love that energy for you. So let's go ahead and see what animal is assisting, bringing you guidance and wisdom. We have the raven, wise woman. That change is coming. Yes, stepping into that wisdom of yourself and that beautiful butterfly of transformation emerging again. All right. So now we have this becoming a mirror again. Yes, so becoming that mirror, being the person you want to have in the world, right? So if you want a perfect partner, if you know what you want, you have to become that first, right? So, and I really feel like there's this energy of where you're going to be like a mentor or a healer to other people. So I love that energy. And this says you belong to paradise. So stepping into a more peaceful, abundant area of your life. Surrender. Let's see what you need to surrender at the end of the year. Oops, there we go. Denial. Surrender, denial. Accept people and situations exactly as they are without denying the difficulties. Then you can see things clearly and make the best decisions. Yeah, people are going to be what they are. We can't change them. We can only set up healthy boundaries, accept them for what they are, and move forward. It is what it is kind of energy. So again, I feel like that going with the flow and surrender to complete healing, which it does look like you're doing because you have that Four of Swords. continuously through the last part of the month. So doing that self-care, resting, refreshing, rejuvenating. I feel like that is something you're going to be doing. And the last card here, let's get a chakra card, and then we'll get words from the universe, and then we'll end this reading. So we have the root chakra, garnet, security. To feel more secure, deepen your connection with nature. Yeah, so grounding yourself as well. So it does look like you are going to be more grounded, more happy, more peaceful, kind of accepting what is, trusting the universe, setting healthy boundaries. So it looks like you're doing a really good thing there. And strength, again, is coming out on the bottom. Standing in your strength, very empowered, right? So let's go ahead and close this reading with a message from the universe for the whole entire year. Let's see. Well, that one to come out, but I'm going to get another one because that one just kind of fell. Okay, there we go. We got two for you. So we have time for a love fest. So I feel like this, you did have that relationship possibly coming in, but I also feel like this is a love fest for yourself. Accepting yourself, filling your own cup, being happy with yourself. Actually, everyone is reasonable. They just have their own reasons. And usually it's worth trying to learn what they are to maximize chances of a full-blown 60s style psychedelic love fest, which is always a good thing. Groovy you, the universe. And then this one says, you are destined for greatness on the wings of love. To clarify, the primary roles of love are not to heal, fix, or mend, not to soothe, cure, or ease, not even to refresh, rejuvenate, or restore. Hardly. The primary roles of love are to Yahoo, Yeehaw, and Woohoo. Get your love on, the universe. Yeah. So this is coming from a compassionate, loving space in your heart, especially for yourself, but as well as not being judgmental and just accepting things as they are, going with the flow, and going after what you desire in 2023. So I love that energy, being more accepting and loving of yourself. So thank you so much, Virgo. Thanks for the support. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to put out some content out there for everybody to be the best version of themselves and find their happiness and abundance in life. And, we're all along for the ride. So again, Happy New Year. Take care. Bye. Peace.